Okay, ladies and gentlemen, second graders, we are celebrating today because this is the review for our first partial exam. And I was amazed because you have so many information in those heads. You're champions, you're math wizards. Okay, shall I start? I'll try to make it short. That way you don't get bored because it's a lot of information. Okay, let's get started. First, check. Even or odd. Let's see if you remember what even or odd is. Let's see. Number 7. Is it even or is it odd? How do you know if a number is even or if it's odd? Because you can make pairs if it's even and you have one left if it's odd. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will make my pairs and see if it's odd or even. Okay, there you go. Pair, pair, pair. Remember that pair means 2. Okay, so I have one left. Woohoo! That means that number is odd. Very good. So 7 is odd. Okay, let's see another number. And I'm going to erase this. Are you getting it? Yeah, right. You remember that class? Yes. Good. Okay, the next number would be 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to make pairs. Let's see. Do I have any left? No, I can make pairs with 4, right? And I will have nothing left. So that means that my number is even. Ta-da! Okay, are you clear with that? Yes. And cha-boom! Done. Let me erase this. Okay, the next thing that you learned was to skip count. And the first thing you have to understand is that this is a number line. A number line goes all the way there with the small numbers and all the way here with the big numbers. And what does skip count means? To skip, to jump. Okay, so I'm going to start with 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see it? Let me see. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, if I tell you skip count by 2, where do you have to start? Yes, with the 2 here. With, whoopsie, that's a 3, Dios mío, Jesus. He's going crazy. Okay, 2. And I have to skip count 2, 3, 4. What's my next number? 4. And from 4 to 5, 6. That's my next number. 6. And then the next number would be, yes, 8. Great. Okay. You know that, right? That you skip count by 2, that means you start with 2 and you jump. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Boop, 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 boop. where do I have to start? I have to start on 5. 5, right? And I jump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I jump to 10. What's next? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So it would be 5, 10, 15. What's next? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, 20. Okay. 20. And I know that you know that. And remember that they all end up in 5 or 0. 5 or 0. So the next one would be 25. And then 30. Look, 5, 0. And then 35. And so on. Okay. Great. And then skip count by 10. That's super easy, right? Because if you know the numbers from 1 to 100, you know that you have to start with you have to start with, and let me move a little bit here, 10. What's next? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. You get it? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Get it? And there you go. Already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 concepts. Now, what if I tell you that you need to skip count backwards? 10 by 10. What do you do? Let me see if you see that 100. Yes. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. You're going to count backwards. Okay? From the bigger number to the smaller number. That's from 100 by 10, skip count by 10, backwards. But if I tell you, skip count by 10, but count backwards. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Get it? Backwards. You go in the number line backwards, like if you are subtracting. Yes? Get it? From 100 to 10. Subtracting. Backwards. Skip counting backwards. Okay. And what's a number line? A line that has numbers and an arrow here, an arrow here, smaller numbers there, bigger numbers here. Okay, dokie. Next, add and subtract. I know you're big kids and you already know how to add and subtract, but there are 2 ways of adding and subtracting. One is to cross out, right? Let's see, how many apples do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 apples. And if I tell you, mm, 12, can you see my numbers? Minus 6 equals, okay? 12 minus 6, that means that I need to cross out how many apples? 12 minus 6. Yes, I'm going to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apples. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is subtracting, crossing out. Crossing out. Okay. There's another way of subtracting. When I tell you, you take away, I am going to take away how many? 6. So 1, take away 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took away 6. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get it? Okay, there's another way of subtracting. And you can use the number line to subtract. Okay, how many apples do I have left? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I'm going to subtract 2 from those 6. So where do I start in the number line? Here, on 6. Change my color. 6. And I count backwards in the number line, right? How many times? How many? 1, 2. So my answer, 6 minus 2, would be, yes, 4. There you go. 3 ways of subtracting. And the other one, the fourth way, is with our song, subtraction. 10 minus 3. Subtraction, subtraction, this is how you play. Count your fingers and take away. So, 10 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. How many do I have left? 7. Ta-da! Okay. That is subtraction. Now, addition. What does that mean? That means that you have to add, put together. That means, okay, let me see. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do you remember the word equation? Equation is like a math sentence. Okay. In my equation here, I am going to write 6. What is this symbol? Plus 2. Okay? So I have equals. I need to find the sum. Sum, right? Where's the sum? Did I put it there? No, I didn't. Dear God, and you know that vocabulary word. Sum is the answer of an addition. I need to find the sum. So I have 6 apples here, and I have to add 2. Okay, 4 apples here. 1, 2. How many apples do I have? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my sum is 8. I can do it on the number line too. 6 plus 2. Where do I have to start? With the big number 6 plus 1, 2. My answer? 8. Get it? I can use my hands, my fingers, but sometimes, well, so far they're gonna be enough. 6 plus 2, 6. Remember the big number in my head, 6, 7, 8. You can use your fingers too. So the answer of a sum is, of the addition is sum. And the answer of the subtraction? The answer of the subtraction is called difference. Yes. Okay, let's do it like this. 6 minus 2 equals, and the difference would be, you want to use the number line or you want to use the fingers? Okay. 6 minus 1, 2 equals 4. Get it? So, 4 is the difference. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 8 is the sum. 6 minus 2, 4 is the difference. Get it? Okay. Now, there you go. I'm going to put this away. Put this away. So, addition, subtraction. And now, to be clear, the next word is equation. What's an equation? Okay, let me move this a little bit. Okay, I have 12 apples. 12 minus 3 equals. Is that an equation? No. Why? Because an equation needs, it has to say that 12 minus 3, so if you take away 3 out of 12, the difference is, you need an answer. You need an answer. So 12, I have 12 apples there. Minus 3 is the same as saying what? The difference? 9. Okay? You need to have this, a symbol that could be plus or minus. And you need to have a sum or a difference. A sum or a difference. Because an equation is a sentence. And like in grammar, a sentence starts and ends. An equation starts and ends. So, 2 plus 3, sorry. 2 plus 3, is that an equation? No. Because it has to say it like, you have to read it like this. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Because I am saying that these two numbers here together, that if I have 2 and I add 3, is the same as saying 5. Okay. That's it there, right? Too many things to study today. I'm gonna move this. Is that that clear? Okay. Whew. Next, I'm going to put my apples back in place. And, I didn't put my check marks. Add, subtract, plus, minus, plus, minus. Now we're going to column and row. Okay. A column is this way, straight like a soldier. Column. So, how many columns do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Okay? 3 columns. Get it? Column. Straight. Soldier. Vertical. And the other word is row. Row. Okay? The rows are like this. Like when you go to sleep. Row and sleep. Try to get those 2 words together so that way you don't get confused. So, how many rows do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's clear for you again what a row and a column is. And if I tell you array, what does array means? Array means that the things are placed as a square or a rectangle. A square or a rectangle. So look at the apples. Are they arranged as a square or an apple or a rectangle? Let's see. What shape do they have? Yes. Okay, so if I ask you, and you have if I ask you, write the equation that matches the array. Okay, I see that I have 1, 2, 3. So, do I use my 3 columns or I use my 4 rows? I have to see my array, right? And then I have to choose the correct answer. If I have 3 spaces, do I have to use the columns or the rows? Yes, the columns. How many apples do I have in each column? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. That's my equation. Sometimes it's easier when you count them first. I have 12. Okay? And ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And we keep working. And the next topic is currency. What's currency? Okay, currency is money. What's the name of This is 1 lempira, and our currency is made up, it's named up of this guy here. It's a hero. His name's Lempira. And our currency is lempira. That's up 1 lempira. 2 lempiras. 5 lempiras. 10 lempiras. 20 lempiras. 50 lempiras. 100 lempiras. And the biggest one, 500 lempiras. Okay, remember that in our currency, on one side, you have someone important, and on the other side, you have an important place. Okay? Here we go. And so, currency. You number line, we know it, and then think math. That was one of the last topics, and I love it because that helps you use math wherever you are and to solve problems. Okay, so I'm going to move my apples. I am going to erase my board, and we are going to make only 3 thinking exercises. And listen to this one. There are 3 bananas. There are 2 apples. I like to eat apples and bananas. How many fruit, and I am going to use in all. What do I have? What do I have to do there? I have to add or I have to subtract? In all. There are 3 bananas. There are 2 apples. How many fruit in all? Or it could say, tell me the sum. What do you have to do there? Yes, you have to add. Very good. Okay, and if I ask you, there were 3 bananas. Annie ate 2. And my question is, how many are left? There were 3 bananas and Annie ate 2. How many are left? Do I have to add or do I have to subtract? Yes, you have to subtract. And if you read something like, find the difference, you have to subtract 2. Okay, you see? Worry. I am not going to make a video about regrouping because it's one of the most recent videos, okay? So, guys, if you see this and you see the last video of regrouping, you are going to be ready for your test. So, good luck. See you in my test.